For Progressive Voices, I'm Jon Sinton, and this is a turning point. Today, the devil wind, California burning. The devastation is like a Jedi mind trick. How can this much destruction even be possible? Can I believe my own eyes? Pacific Palisades is gone. Over 130,000 people have been displaced. Thousands and thousands of homes and other structures have been reduced to smoke and ash. Those numbers will no doubt grow. There are devastating pictures. One shows a woman standing in her backyard, silhouetted by the fire raging just over the hill. The loss is incalculable, hard to fathom. The human toll is physical, emotional, and financial. Fires have always been a fact of life out west, just as hurricanes have plagued the southeast. But these recent catastrophes are of a new breed. Hurricane Helene took aim at inland North Carolina. The Smokies have seen hurricanes drench their misty mountains, but this is of a new order of magnitude. Similarly, the Palisades have burned before, but nothing like this. The Santa Ana winds blew at level 2 hurricane speeds. That's in excess of 100 miles an hour. As of this writing, there were 8 major fires in Los Angeles. A single house fire brings a 3-engine response. According to LA's fire chief, they would have needed 24,000 engines. The entire state of California, he says, doesn't own that many fire trucks. He went on to remark that it is unreasonable to expect a municipal system to overcome a firestorm of this magnitude. He termed the storm a devil wind. FDR said the presidency is limited in actual power. He said the office was really the moral conscience of the nation. Traditionally, moral leadership has meant consoling, cajoling, and constructing ethical arguments leading to policy. The norm is that it's about fixing the problem, not fixing the blame. But our new president is a blamer, not a guy who gives or shares credit. According to the self-proclaimed only one who can fix it, America is, quote, a disaster. The consoler-in-chief will not be a title that people use to describe him. On CNN, John Passantino says Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and right-wing media allies have ignited a political firestorm of their own. In X posts and on Fox News, MAGA World is blaming the wildfire disaster on Democratic policies, attempting to fault diversity initiatives, forest management, water storage, the war in Ukraine, and the protection of endangered fish. The result is a digital layer of soot, dirtying up the online and on-air discourse and leaving everyone confused about what's true and what's false. While it takes time and effort to distinguish flames and dispatch reliable information in favor of the public interest, opportunistic liars need no such time to push their agendas, said Nitish Pawa, who writes for Mother Jones. In other words, they have a head start. Pawa goes on to say this is just how every major climate disaster is going to unfold online from here on out, unquote. Over at Cal Matters, Alistair Bland has a helpful fact check of some of the claims saturating social media. Those are available by seeing the written version of this blog on Substack. From Heather Cox Richardson, we learned that Trump posted, quote, Governor Gavin Newsom, that's pretty original, refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions and millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in a virtually apocalyptic way. Let this stand as a symbol of the gross incompetence and mismanagement of the Biden-Newsom duo, Trump boasted. January 20 can't come fast enough, Newsom responded. There's no such document as the Water Restoration Declaration. Newsom says that is pure fiction. The governor is focused on protecting people, not playing politics, and making sure firefighters have all the resources they need. Quote, hydroclimatologist Peter Glick told Taryn Luna, Liam Dillon, and Alex Wigglesworth of the Los Angeles Times that Trump's linking of water policy to the raging fires was blatantly false, irresponsible, and politically self-serving. You might think a president would investigate before speaking, but we're not talking about a rational actor. The truth is, SoCal water doesn't come from NoCal. It comes from a groundwater source in the Sierras. But this is another incident where truth is inconvenient and the fabulosity of the lie is just a political smear. Prepare for 4 more years of the total politicization of facts in favor of lies. Our once and future leader did not take this tragic opportunity to console or provide any sort of moral leadership. Instead, he chose to castigate Democratic leaders with unfounded lies and unrestrained zeal. The buck stops anywhere else, just not in the Oval Office, so take that, Harry Truman. For Progressive Voices, I'm Jon Sinton.
PV brings you the best progressive audio and video in one free stream. Stephanie Miller, Tom Hartman, Randy Rhodes, David Packman, Brad Friedman, and more. Search Progressive Voices on the TuneIn app, download the free Progressive Voices app, or go to progressivevoices.com.